Everybody wonders, what does his name mean? How did I think of it? Where did it come from? And all of that. So I thought I would take a few minutes right now and just tell you the story behind Russell James. I am pregnant. There's Russell. Everybody has a story to tell, and Russell, you're mine. Good morning, everybody. I am in Russell's room right now, as you can see from Mr. Fox behind me. And I just wanted to take the time to film a video that has been highly requested. And that is Russell's name video. Everybody wonders, what does his name mean? How did I think of it? Where did it come from? And all of that. So I thought I would take a few minutes right now and just tell you the story behind Russell James. So ever since I knew, or I found out that I was pregnant, I had my entire family wanting to know, what are you gonna name the baby? My name is Jessica, and my whole life growing up, I always told my mom that I hated my name. It was way too popular. It sounded like a farmer. And so she always says, well, if you don't like your name, what would you have named yourself? And I would say, I don't know. I can't name myself. I already am my name. So anyways, there was a lot of curiosity and questions and pressure about, what are we gonna name this baby? And I am very particular about names, so I told everyone I'm not even gonna think about it until we know the gender. So as you guys remember, we popped our balloon and blue confetti came out and it was a boy. So on to finding a name. It was really important that Russell have a name that was tied to his family. I wanted him to be named after influential people who just made an impact or had a characteristic or quality about them that I hoped he would instill in his own life. And so the two people that we chose to name him after are his grandparents, Grammy Jen and Grandpa Todd. So to get to his first name, I looked up the meaning of the name Todd, and it means fox, which I thought was really cool, especially since Penny looks like a little fox and we always buy her fox ornaments and things. It's just kind of been a special symbol in our family. So once I knew that, I did a search for other names that mean fox, and there were not very many at all. And one of the names that means fox is Russell. Russell can also mean red-haired or fox-colored. Different cultures have different meanings, but one specific culture had the meaning that was fox, and so that caught my attention right away. Another thing that I really liked about it, as I said, my name is Jessica and I have 2 S's in my name, and I just thought it was sweet that Russell has 2 S's in his name. It was just another similarity between him and I that I thought was nice. When we figured out that the name meant fox, we knew it could be linked back to his grandpa Todd, who is an incredibly intelligent guy. He's very smart and strong-willed and powerful in his thoughts, and those are all things that I hoped that Russell could look up to. So once that was decided, I also knew that I didn't want a very common name, but I also didn't want a name that was going to be something for people to trip over. Like if you see it and you say, oh gosh, what is that name? How do you say it? How do you pronounce it? I wanted it to be unusual and yet familiar. Russell, if you see it on paper, I mean, there's not too many questions about how to pronounce it, and yet you don't hear it very often. It's a very old-fashioned name with its popularity peaking in the early 1900s, and that's something that I loved about it. For all of those reasons, we decided on Russell. Now, his middle name is James, and that is after my mom. She is such a kind-hearted person, and she really has empathy for all life, anything. I mean, there was one time where there was a bird in her backyard, and she kept saying that she was checking on it all day and it wasn't doing well and it didn't feel good, and what is she gonna do? And I just told her, I don't know, it's a wild bird, don't touch it. but she actually contacted a lady in our area who runs a bird sanctuary, and she made me help her load it up in the car and drive it to this lady and try to save it. And for days after, she was following up on it. So, you know, just little things like that, all the way up to making sure that we're always okay. And it's just like, wow, you really notice the emotions of others around you and you actually care about them. And so her big heart is what I hoped that Russell would have to look up to from her. Her name is Jennifer. It starts with a J, and I thought that I would take that piece of her name to come up with James. We had a gender reveal party, and one of the things that we did there was I made a little box and it had cards for people to fill out for name suggestions for both boys or girls. And everybody had a lot of fun with that. I got lots of great ideas, and ironically, my mom actually filled out a card and her suggestion for a boy or girl was Jamie. I didn't care for Jamie. I wanted something a little bit stronger and a little bit more formal, and so I thought of James. And Russell's dad loved it. He loved the strong sound of the two names together. We just felt like it was professional and sophisticated, and it would be a strong name for our little guy. And so that is how we came up with Russell James. So you guys, I have Russell upstairs in his room. He is staring up at the wall because I think he noticed his fox. Oh, are you talking to your fox? What are you saying to him? Wow. Do you like your fox? Were you talking to your foxy? I'm so glad you like your fox, because this room with the fox and the trees is your room. This is your room. And we tried to make it real special for you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. We always love having you around, and we'll see you in our next video. We love you. Bye-bye.